I want to predict a movie. What is it? Get in! He's coming!
Put on my seat! Put a seat!
Team Canada.
Hey guys!
Oh my god.
Came early. Sorry.
Good Saturday morning, guys. SeeJayAre here with
Came early.
and
Daddy.
Andrew. Cameraman Andrew. Today should be a pretty good day. Just over 100 sales listed, not as big as the last 2 weeks. There is one community sale right near our neighborhood that we're gonna go hit. Yeah, I don't expect it to be a huge weekend for garage sales, but sometimes when I say that, it ends up being a great day. So hopefully we'll find some good stuff. And it's like 6:45 right now. It's really early, so we are off to our first sale. You wouldn't happen to have any other systems, like any old Gameboys, original Nintendo, N64, anything like that?
You know what? I don't. I gave that all to my brother. He's
Okay.
got a pretty epic games room.
Oh yeah?
Everything in it.
Cool.
From ColecoVision working ones up to
Yeah.
but nothing else.
Okay.
He's yelled at me for giving out his number.
It might have been to, I don't remember, it could have been to me. I feel like I've bought stuff here before. What are you asking on these guys?
You can have them for $5 a pop.
Do I want a third one of these?
No,
I have two more.
I might want to get one.
I'll go 20 for both if you want the game and the classic.
Okay. Yeah. Good. Would you do 10 for these 3 trucks? Okay, Ted. Andrew, can you help him carry those 3?
These were the gifts. Look at Andrew. You can get this one.
No.
Hey, why did you guys
The card.
Good job.
Well, Teddy.
Before you got even the card.
I got it. I almost got it.
Yeah, I heard it drop.
I got it.
Well, you got, but it's dropped. You broke it.
No. Yeah.
You need help, Andrew.
Nope.
You need help, I think, Andrew.
We almost saved it. Saved it in nice.
All right, just made our first pickup of the day. Something that I really didn't need, but I just couldn't leave it there. It was a pretty good deal. Picked up a At Games Genesis plug-and-play console.
Oh, sorry.
For 20 bucks. Well, for 20 bucks for both of these, and For Honor on the Xbox One. Game I haven't played yet. Ubisoft seems to be supporting that game quite a bit, so I thought I'd check it out. 20 bucks for both. This is like the third one of these I have, but I'm sure I'll find someone that can use it.
You collect Simpsons
Yeah,
box sets?
look what I found.
Oh, shoot. I don't have to.
Man, what a bad time. Look at Super Show, too.
I don't know. I got one. Troy, I saw
Aren't all that common, I don't think.
I saw Simpsons box set, Troy.
Yeah, I have them on my Android box. Obviously, but I've watched them on there, but I haven't really seen them.
Yeah.
You wouldn't happen to have any older video game stuff, would you? Like Game Boy, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, nothing like that? Would you do 15?
Sure.
For this stuff? Not the Mario, not the bottom one.
Maybe I should buy one just in case.
It's up to you. Didn't I give it to you?
Yeah. If I had PS2.
I thought you already had it.
No, I don't have it.
But didn't I get that for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you sold it.
Well, it's my bunch of. Maybe I should get it.
Thanks. Alright, so this is the stuff we picked up. A whole bunch of like the Mario series, Mario Brothers Super Show, Sonic Underground, really cool stuff for like $1 a piece, couple Blu-rays in there. I'll show you guys everything when we get back to the house. We've probably hit 10 or 15 sales and it's not even 8 a.m. yet, so pretty good start to the day. You wouldn't know if you have the power cord for this inside, would you?
You know what? Oh, I just unpacked it and... Aiden, up in your room, in the wooden toy box. That's where this is packed away. Can you see if there's a power cord there for it?
And do you know if you have games for this? For the DS?
Yeah, I do right here.
Oh, okay.
I was just...
Yeah, they're here.
Yeah, Mom got the games. It's the power cord for the PS2.
It's got like a little brick to it too.
The person blocking the road doesn't know what the electric shuffle is.
Well, not just shuffle. What do you mean?
From Fortnite.
What? You play Fortnite?
No. Our cousin played Fortnite.
Who?
And almost all the 3s and 4s play Fortnite. Yeah. And 5 and 6s.
Grade 3s and 4s?
Yeah. And 5 and 6s.
With Fortnite?
Yeah. And my reading buddy plays Fortnite.
Does it?
I'll just set them down here. I don't need any of them.
Okay.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Look at the truck. Look at it. Doesn't get in. And there's 2 doors. Andrew, do you like those? There's 2? A little bit.
Yeah, I fix them up here and there.
Oh,
Just
do
kind of
you?
tinker with them. Because that's what I grew up with. So.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's
That's my Gameboy.
No, it's mine. Yeah. I have the same one. Gameboy like this downstairs too. Because mine didn't have the sticker on it. Look, there's one kind of box.
Would you take 20 bucks as is?
Sure. Yeah, sure. Jeff, I feel like I have another one down there.
You burned
Should I
all
go
these
see?
too?
Yeah, go check. I'll wait if
I
you're
think
willing
it's
to.
inside. I will,
Okay.
yeah.
Thanks.
You burned all this tree? Okay.
In case?
A little bit different.
That's crazy. So you had one
We're
and he,
soulmates.
and he had one. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Wondering why there was a sticker on that when I brought it up. So I knew mine didn't.
Okay, cool.
I feel like I'm selling away my childhood here.
I mean, I can give you another 20.
That'd be great, sure.
Okay.
So you fix them up and then are you able to sell them for more? Or?
Yeah, well, we collect, and I've got a bunch of buddies. So what I do is, you know how the screens weren't lit?
Yes.
I actually take them apart, and you can add like a backlight to it,
Oh,
and it makes it look like way better.
Oh,
I don't know what games
Yeah.
they have.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
All right, just made a nice pickup, some Game Boy stuff. So I did my normal routine, and after I got to like my 6th one I listed, she went back and she said, they said no initially, then she's like, you know what, I think we do have some Game Boy downstairs. So she went down, pulled it out, and then the guy was like, oh, that one's mine. And she's like, well, then where's mine? So it ended up that they each had one in a very similar case. Pretty funny, actually. So this was the first pickup here. So I offered 20 bucks on this one. They took it, just kind of sight unseen. I didn't test it or anything. And then she said, do you want me to go look for the other one? I said, that'd be great. She brought that one up, and I offered her 20 for that one also, and she took it. So 40 bucks for 2 Game Boys and probably, I don't know, 15 games. Really, really happy with that. That means I can do some modded Game Boys. Stay tuned to Instagram for those if you're interested in a modded backlit and biverted Game Boy.
Is there something you're looking for in particular?
Not really.
No. Kind of a little bit of everything.
Okay.
Should be pretty cool. Soon I can remember. Yeah, it goes all the way down.
Okay. I'll take a look. What would you want, like, for a game?
For a game?
Yeah.
$2 a game maybe?
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you go tell him to stop yelling? What would you want on everything? I don't need the Guitar Hero, but like just the system and games.
So not the Guitar Hero?
Yeah.
Maybe 30.
Would you meet me at 20?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, just picked up a PS2. Matt wants to get back in the PS2 game. Box full of games, some really good stuff in here. Looked like everything was in great shape, so I'm assuming this works. I'll go home and test it, but we paid 20 bucks for the whole box, so not a huge risk. Matt is getting back into the PS2. I told him he should have had a PS2 years ago. He bought one, of course, he sold it and bought it again like 3 times since then. So nice little pickup for 20 bucks. Let me pull over here so I'm safe. Picked up Ukulele on the Xbox One for 2 bucks. I actually like this game. It's a bit of a throwback game, complete with kind of awkward platforming, if that makes sense. It's like a game that came out on the N64, but it came out on the Xbox One, complete with all the issues that games on the N64 had. And then Minecraft, the card game. Never heard of this. Hoping we can play it with the boys. 3 bucks, so 5 bucks for those 2. Matt got some DVDs. You can see what he got over on his channel, which there'll be a link in the description below. And Andrew got a case for his Skylanders.
And it even shows some of his Skylanders.
Yep. Pardon this interruption while Teddy's truck. Teddy, get your belt on, buddy. Oh yeah, Teddy got a whole bunch of trucks, so he's a happy boy.
And
yep.
a helicopter.
Great, okay. So it's 8:15. We probably hit 30 sales. It's been a good day so far. How much is the Wii U?
The Wii U is 80. Any games are 5.
Any issues with the Wii U?
Nope. It's just, I wasn't using it.
Yeah. Charging cradle for this. Do you have it?
Charging cradle. I'll go give it a look.
It's like a little black plastic.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
No, those are just for listening. Those aren't for talking. And my husband is here somewhere. Give me $2. $2.
You're looking there. Check these for me.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, repeat. Oh, Daxter's in here. Daxter's in Skywars.
These all feel like they're missing manuals.
Why is it on?
Hurry up, man.
Well, this one has words of fun. Try this one doesn't have the right game in it.
I don't.
Oh, okay.
I didn't get Matt here.
Oh, shit. You want to grab these?
Power outlets for.
Oh, yeah? Oh,
Okay.
I don't know if it's better. I think so. Sir, Dean is the man that just let me know more songs.
Here you go.
Yeah. It's a PS. I have a PS2 and a PS3. I think. I don't know. My son is going to be out in 2 seconds.
Would you do 80 on this stuff?
What else is in there?
Just some controllers
Some Xbox controllers?
and random power cords and stuff. Yeah, Xbox controller.
Yeah, I'd do 80 for it.
Okay.
What is this? What is this? Teddy, I bet you only all of them have. Teddy, stop.
Oh. That he hasn't done. He hasn't fixed those ones on the stairs yet either.
No, I'm not.
Ooh, yummy, look. Daddy, go and get Tato. Okay, now I'm still in the books. I found this zombie
What are you
book.
looking at Walking Dead?
What? Yeah, I found it.
Why are you sitting down? Are you recording?
Yes, I'm filming.
Are you letting have that?
Yeah, I am.
You better put it back. You're not getting that.
Yes, I can.
You're not getting it. Come on, let's keep going.
It's only white and black.
All right, guys, just made a pretty nice pickup here. Got a box full of stuff. Picked up a Wii U in good condition, a PS3, whole bunch of games for every system. He had a couple loose boxes for stuff like Smash Bros, which I grabbed for like 50 cents a piece. So I think it was 130 bucks for everything in that box. I'll show you guys everything that's in there when we get back to the house. You don't have to pull it all out if you don't.
No, it's just.
Oh, yeah, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Nintendo, Super Nintendo, and then I don't know if you want to see games or anything like that.
That's.
but-
I mean, it depends on what. I can offer you 50 bucks for everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
Nice. You have that money?
Oh yeah, we're here.
You are gonna part with it? I didn't know.
Thank you. I appreciate it, guys.
I don't play it, so. There you go.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye.
All right, guys, just made a pretty epic pickup. Hopefully you guys saw that on camera. I think the camera's working today. Asked if they had video games. It was just a lady, probably my age, with a bunch of kid stuff in her driveway. Not even that much stuff. And she said, yes, my husband has some games, but he doesn't know if he wants to sell it. So typically what I do there is, I thought that he wasn't home. So I was like, well, if you bring it down, I can make you an offer, then you can kind of present the offer to your husband. That's the best way to do it. She started calling her husband, and I was like, oh, damn. Because what happens if they call, the husband's usually just like, no, I don't want to sell it. But if she can call with an offer of, you know, this much money, it's more likely that you'll get it. But he was inside, so he came outside with this bin full of stuff. I could see through the bin. I saw an NES, a Super Nintendo, a whole bunch of games. I didn't look at any of the games, didn't see anything. All I know is that there's a NES, Super Nintendo, controllers and games in there. We're actually not gonna look at this until we reveal it. It's basically sight unseen. So what happened is, you know what? That's no fun. Poor Matt needs to see it.
I want to see some
So
stuff.
we'll do it on camera right now. I offered 50 bucks. I just said, like, listen, you don't have to pull everything out. I'll offer you 50 bucks for everything. And he said, yep, sounds good. So I didn't even look through anything. I don't know if the cords are all there. Took a bit of a chance. I just wanted to grab it and go, and I kind of thought it would be fun if I didn't look at them. So we are going to do that live right now. I'll get Matt to hold. Will this work?
Oh, we'll stay there. I tell my
Okay.
the movie.
Let's see. We're going to set up do a little kind of unboxing in the car right here. Hopefully.
I can take my bag.
So if you hold it like this,
Try. It's so heavy.
I'll pull stuff out. Listen, don't say anything. Don't look.
Sorry.
Okay?
Sorry.
All right, I'm gonna grab a stack of Super Nintendo. Don't look. I don't want you to spoil it. Okay, you can't see the rest.
I won't
Oh my
say.
god. Oh my god. First game. First game.
Oh shoot.
Oh, come on, camera. Focus your faces.
Holy crap.
First game is Final Fantasy 3. Holy crap.
The pace for
Next game is Super Empire Strikes Back. That's a good one. Try not to see them. Oh, sweet! Troy Aikman football.
Oh, sick foot.
Troy Aikman Snickle Fritz. Oh my god. You gotta be kidding
That's like
me.
a $170 game.
You gotta be kidding me. Chrono Trigger at a garage sale. What else could be in here? Don't look.
Okay, I'm
You're gonna
sorry.
spoil it. Oh my god, I'm seeing them.
What else
Okay,
is there?
all right.
It's gonna be.
Who knows what else could be in here? Let's
there gonna be
guess.
a
Some
Earthbound?
RPGs. Earthbound? No. Earthbound.
What else that there is?
Okay, let's. Oh my god, I can't believe there's a Chrono Trigger in there.
That's crazy.
Okay, next game. Stargate.
Oh.
I'm gonna be disappointed by like.
I thought it was
good
Dracula
games
X
now.
or something.
Oh, NHL 96.
That's a fun one.
Super Mario Kart.
Oh, good one.
Very nice.
I like Mario Kart.
This is fun. I like doing it like this. I can't believe there's a Chrono Trigger.
Yeah.
Okay, Super Mario World.
That's not bad. Can I get that?
There's a ton of Super Nintendo games in here. Don't
Hey.
look, Matt.
Sorry.
Oh, see, now I'm seeing.
Sorry.
It'd be easier if
I'm
you could
just-
just
there's more
hand
stuff
them to me. All right, next one. All right, Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. This could be my best Super Nintendo score of all time. We got Yoshi's Cookie.
Okay.
Holy moly. Jeopardy Deluxe Edition. Ken Griffey's Winning Run. What do you think the chances are of there being one more RPG in here? Looks like there's like eight more games maybe.
I better look at it.
Don't look. Try and cover them. Don't look in there.
Okay.
Look at the camera.
Sorry. Sorry.
Sim City. Holy moly, there's a lot of Super Nintendo games in here. What is this? Super Bases Loaded 3. I don't think I have that. Nice jumbo video sticker on it. NHL 95. All right, let's hope for a good one here. Let's take a guess. I'm gonna guess NCAA basketball.
I'm gonna guess the Tech.
The Tick. Interesting choice. Oh, Super Empire Strikes Back.
Oh,
Do
okay.
you not already have that one?
I think it was Jedi. I think it was Jedi you had.
Or was it?
I thought the first one was Jedi. I wasn't sure.
All right, we still got a couple more here.
Is there
Don't
any-
look, Matt. Don't look.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
I saw one. Saw this one. Donkey Kong
Ooh.
Country.
It's not bad.
Oh my god, I can't believe this.
We're running out of
This is
space.
nuts. Donkey Kong Country.
See what? You need, so good you need two of them.
The Lord of the Rings Volume 1?
Oh, is
I've
it-
never even
I think-
seen
I
this
think that one's
game.
uncommon.
Probably. I've never seen it before. I'm
Hmm.
trying to cover our faces so it'll focus. And what the heck?
What?
How's that?
What?
Final Fantasy 3?
Two of them?
I don't understand. There's another Final Fantasy 3. What the heck? That's amazing.
That's like a 6.
Okay, is that it for...
I
oh
think
my
there's something over
god,
here.
there's so much
Something
stuff.
over here.
Okay,
Right there.
all right.
Oh, I
Matt.
thought I want to see that.
Okay, you pass me the NES games one by one.
I wanna see
Oh,
them.
here's another one here.
I'm
Okay.
not supposed to see them.
Well, don't try not to look at them.
Okay.
Jeopardy Sports Edition.
I don't look at this. Oh, birds.
Sorry, Matt. Try not to look at them. Come on, pass me a game.
Here.
This is Bases Loaded 3.
Oh, I saw one.
Okay, come on.
Trying to handle.
Matt, you don't have to get every single one. Just pass them to me. Nice.
Yeah.
Battletoads.
Yeah. Here. There's two more in there.
Star Tropics.
Trying to look at them.
This guy had great games. Holy cow. Rad Racer. Tetris. Mario
Whoa.
Duck Hunt.
Box.
Wayne Gretzky's Hall.
Box of Chrono.
Don't tell me there's another one in here.
I think so. It
There's a-
feels like there is.
There's a game in here. Why would he have two of these? Wait a minute. No way.
There might be box something in there.
No way.
I don't know if it is.
What the? What the heck?
What?
I don't understand. I don't understand this. A box and complete Chrono Trigger? You gotta be kidding me. 2 Chrono Triggers. Ness Osterone. Shout out to Ness Osterone.
That's testosterone.
Was it him that last week that found the Chrono
I
Trigger?
think so, yeah.
We found 2. What the heck? This is the best score I've ever made of all time. We got the box for Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Please be in here. Oh my. Oh, it doesn't feel like it's in here. Is this one missing?
I don't know.
We got the box for Secret of Mana. Is there another super game down there?
I don't know. I don't see it.
No game for Secret of Mana.
There's some secrets books or something in here.
There's another box at the bottom down there, Matt.
There is?
Looks like we're missing Secret of Mana.
It's the secrets books of Secret Mount.
Oh, it's the strategy guide for Secret of Mana. That's
I
awesome.
will not look in the Nintendo.
But no Secret of Mana game. That's
No.
unfortunate. I mean, we
Yeah.
can't really complain here, though, can we? Is that
No.
it for NES?
I think so. I didn't look inside. I want to look at
Looks like all the cables are here.
it. No. Bring it
But we're
on.
missing Secret of Mana. That's
Yeah.
too bad. That's.
Yeah.
I mean, watch out. Let's check for a bonus game.
I'm looking at it.
No, no bonus game. Holy crap. 2 Chrono triggers? How is that possible? I need to take an Instagram. All right, so ridiculous find. Let's keep going.
We have no room for more stuff.
Almost dropped 20 bucks. Look at this, Andrew. Pocket guide. What do you? I couldn't understand you with all that in your mouth. Okay, luck is on our side today. This is crazy. Picked up another bundle of stuff. So when I picked up the Wii U, the only thing that it was missing was the charging cradle for the gamepad. A few sales later, I found this. I've never even seen this before. I didn't even know that you could buy it separately. This is insane. Luck is just on our side today. It's crazy. So pick that up. Santa Claus 3 on Blu-ray. And this complete Pokemon pocket guide. I think I have both already, but this one has this nice slipcover. So grab that, really good condition. The boys got,
I got this.
Andrew got a nice little Pokemon card binder, and they each got a troll, so they're happy. $3 for all that stuff. And then I paid $6, $3 each for these. Nice set of dominoes and Yahtzee. $3 a piece for those. So today has been really, really good. And it's only 9:45, so we still got plenty to go. Oh, watching Matt run in those Frankenstein shoes is the funniest thing ever. Just made another nice pickup. Picked up another PS3 Slim. I'll pick these up if I find them for the right price. $30, PS3 Slim controller. Most likely a 120 gig model. And then picked up 2 Wii remotes. Yeah. $5 for the 2, which I needed to pair with one of those Wii systems I found over the past couple weeks. So nice little pickup there. We are still going strong. A hot drop.
Your wallet back?
We're doing a hot drop.
Your wallet back, right?
Yeah, I got it.
Good, good. Okay.
All right, Matt's going to work.
Bye, guys.
Okay, have a good day.
Don't forget your
Daddy, I just got a ton of toys.
All right.
I'll call you after work.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Can believe we're out of money.
Who's this? I don't remember who he is. I forgot his name.
Cowboy?
He's dying.
Yeah. Go be your shopping trip. No more after this. Oh my God.
He's dying.
What?
He's dying.
Yeah? What?
Where was you? I said, what big boat you? There's all seagulls up there.
Where?
There wasn't lots, there was like 2.
There
Oh,
was 2.
And then
One, I looked at them. One was Faith Hill, and I believe you already had it.
I got the
Daddy,
who's
come.
Oh yeah.
probably this morning when he left.
Whoa. Down. Look.
Whose games are these down here?
Down. Down.
I'm just a muscle.
Down.
Hellboy, that is cool.
I know.
Look, he's got tiny little legs. They just set it down there carefully. You gotta be careful with that stuff.
And look, Jack Spirit. How is it possible?
That's all this.
With you with that stuff. This is Shadow.
Speed Racer, that's cool. Show Teddy that.
Teddy! Speed Racer. Andrew. Speed
How much
Racer.
are the games here?
What? Speed Racer. What? I've got a Speed Racer.
All right. Okay, and the hits keep coming. My little spy cam is dead. So Andrew, you're gonna have to get out and do the Andrew cam next one, okay? Picked up an N64. Really interesting transaction there. Asked if they had games. He mentioned GameCube. When he brought the box up, there was an N64 in there. I made the deal. I offered him $40 for everything. He was really hesitant. And then he mentioned that he doesn't really want to let go of the GameCube. So I was like, okay, well, I'll give you 20 just for the N64. He was still on the fence, so I had to give him the full 40 for the N64, but well worth it. Orange, fantastic. I don't think I've ever found an orange one in the wild before. The stick on the orange controller is great. Atomic controller, pretty bad. And it's got a copy of Pokemon Stadium expansion pack. So 40 bucks. 40 bucks is a great deal for that. It's been a fantastic day. Really, really happy. We are still going, although I am out of money once again. So I'm going to see if people take PayPal.
Holy! This is a lot of sales. That's all.
I was looking for your bin, I didn't see it, so I'm like, I'm just checking to make sure. No,
I'm organizing.
You don't have to pretend with me. I know your bin.
I don't know how to word it. It comes with a few little cups and straws, okay? So, use it in good health.
We're not gonna get a hot dog.
All right, guys, here we are back in the game room after a fantastic day at the garage sales. It was funny, I started off the morning by saying that I kind of had a feeling that today would be a slower day, but then I kind of prefaced that by saying whenever I say that it ends up being a pretty good day. As you can see, absolutely epic day, including one of the best, if not, actually I'm going to say it's the best garage sale pickup that I've ever made video game wise. So I'm going to start with a few non-gaming things quickly here. Most of the stuff you guys already saw. I picked up a set of dominoes. Just something that I feel like everybody should have. It'll go with my board game collection. And it's actually something I'd really like to start playing with my boys. Also picked up Yahtzee. Those were $3 a piece. Picked up a Mad magazine for Andrew. I used to love reading these back in the day. So I see them at the grocery store with Andrew, but they're actually kind of expensive from what I remember. $6, that's not that bad actually. But I've been meaning to start getting into these for Andrew, kind of flip through them with him. And Teddy. But yeah, pretty cool. Mad magazine, that was like $1.25. I have heard about this movie. Matt's picking up DVDs again. You can go check out Matt's channel. The link will be in the description below to see what he picked up. I've heard of this movie. I've never seen it. It looks absolutely adorable. It's the Brave Little Toaster to the Rescue. I thought I'd grab it. I'm mainly buying Disney and comic book type DVD Blu-rays, but I've never seen that before, so I grabbed that. Picked up a copy of Labyrinth on Blu-ray. Shout out to Sarah at work, who this apparently is her favorite movie. $2 for that one. Let's see, non-gaming stuff. We went to a sale. I just kind of made a pile. They had a bunch of cool stuff. Andrew picked up this Pokemon trading card binder. Maybe he'll put some of his better Pokemon cards in there. Another Blu-ray. This is the Santa Claus 3, The Escape Clause. Now the first two Santa Claus movies are pretty good. From what I remember, this one's not that great, but I actually didn't have this. And I recently, this year, repurchased a lot of my Christmas movies and made the upgrade from DVD to Blu-ray. So this is one of the ones I didn't get, so happy to have that. Okay, picked up these Pokemon the complete Pokemon Pocket Guide box set. Now I have both of these actually right there, but I don't have this cool slipcover. And then there's like a little, what's on the inside here? I don't know what this is. These are like mint condition. Just kind of cool to have. Boys love Pokemon now. Spoiler, you would have already seen in this video anyways. But picked up a Wii U, but it was missing the charging cradle, as I said in the video. 2 sales later, I found a charging cradle in the box. I couldn't believe that. I mean, I've never even seen this in the wild. And, you know, 2 sales earlier, I picked up a Wii U, and there it was, the piece that I needed. So that was amazing. I think I paid $3 for that entire stack of stuff. So fantastic deal there. Another stack of DVDs here. These are gaming related. I picked these up. This is probably like one of the first or second pickup of the day. So these are, this is the Super Mario Brothers Super Show Mario of the Deep. These are kind of hard to find. These feature, I believe, a few episodes from the show. This is Off the Map. And this is Mario Spellbound. Really good, cheesy, what is it, Captain Lou Albano as Mario. And I can't remember who plays Luigi, but it's really good stuff. Really cheesy in the best way. Super Mario Bros. Mario's Movie Madness. So this might feature some of the Nintendo cartoons. I don't have any of these. This is Sonic Underground. We've got the Super Mario Brothers Super Show Volume 2. That's awesome. Another Sonic Underground. Okay, this is Volume 1, and the other one was Volume 2. And this is Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog 2. And then we got another Mario Brothers, the typical one you see in like the Mario 3 case, but Matt took that. A couple Disney Blu-rays here. We've got Pinocchio, G-Force, and Monsters University. I've got quite the Disney Blu-ray collection already. People sell them for like $1 or $2. The odd time, people will be asking like $5 for them, but super cheap to pick those up these days. So the next pickup we made today was out at the sale. There was a good majority of this stuff that was actually out today, probably more like 30%, which is usually it's like 90% of the stuff we have to ask for and then people bring it out. But there was some of this stuff was actually out at the sale, and this was some of it. Picked up Ukulele on the Xbox One for $2. Actually a pretty fun game. I really enjoyed this. I played it on the Nintendo Switch. And I'm kind of excited about this one. This is the Minecraft card game. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have played this before. But I'm hoping that it's something that we can play with the kids. $3 for that. Didn't even haggle. Good prices there. Now this was the official first pickup of the day. Picked up a Sega Genesis Classic game console from At Games. This is the third one of these that I actually own. I have a feeling that this might be the earliest model. I'm looking for a date here. No, it's the latest. 2017. This is the latest model before they released the HDMI version. I thought it was interesting that they now have wired controllers. The earlier models had those infrared controllers where you had to play them and actually point them at the screen, at the system, or they wouldn't work. So I'm actually happier to see wired controllers because those didn't work too well. And this is the one that featured... there's two versions of this. This one features more Mortal Kombat games. The other one actually features, I believe, Streets of Rage games, which I like better. But I picked it up, still in the box, brand new. I couldn't leave it there. And then I picked up For Honor on the Xbox One. Just a game that I missed. I heard it was decent. $20 for both of those, so pretty good deal there. Two small little pickups here. Just picked up a couple Wii remotes that I needed to pair with systems that I picked up. $5 for those. So up next, I'm gonna go to this here. Approach the sale. This was actually out at the sale. It's a PS3, one of two that I picked up today. I haven't tested it yet, but I've had pretty good luck with PS3 systems before. Ps3 Slim, obviously, I'm gonna guess it's 120 gig. If it's any bigger, that's just a bonus. Came with the power cord and charging cable for the controller, but no AV cord. It's just an HDMI anyways. I've got tons of those. Remember when companies wouldn't include an HDMI cord? Now they're everywhere. Everybody's probably got 20 or 30 at home. Blue controller, seems like it's in pretty good shape. DualShock 3. So what'd I pay? $30 for that. That's the sweet spot. Anything under is gravy. I believe these still go for probably $80 with a few games. I'll get this out of the way, since you guys can probably see it there. Picked up a fantastic orange Nintendo 64. I asked if the guy had video games. He mentioned a GameCube. His sister actually went down to get the box, brought it up. The GameCube was in there. Had a nice spice orange controller with it. It was silver. Really wanted that controller. But he didn't want to part with the GameCube, which was fine with me because I wanted the N64 more than the GameCube. So does have the expansion pack. It's in pretty good shape. The stick is probably easily a 9 out of 10. This one's more like a 6, but I'm not complaining. And it came with Pokemon Stadium. This is George's copy of Pokemon Stadium. So a really good pickup there. I offered him $40 for the entire box, including the GameCube. And I eventually paid $40 for just the N64. So a bit of a tough negotiation. He wasn't too keen on letting it go. So I'm lucky that I got it for $40. All right, so next up is this big box. I approached the garage sale, and the guy had a bunch of video game stuff out. PS2, PS3, Xbox 360, and the first thing that caught my eye was a Wii U. So right away, somebody was asking about the PS3. He quoted them at $50. I asked about the Wii U, and he said $80, which at that price, I'm in right away. But you know me, I have to throw in a bunch more stuff and make a bundle deal. So the initial deal I settled on was everything in here minus the PS3 for $90. So I'll show you guys what I got. We got Ratchet and Clank, Secret Agent Clank on the PSP. These will go to Matt. This is Star Wars Force Unleashed. We got Jak 2, Ratchet Deadlocked on the PS2, Crash Bandicoot, The Wrath of Cortex. We should have looked at these a little better. I usually rely on Matt to at least do that. This game is probably garbage. It's got a crack in the, I think it might be in the data layer too. So that's unfortunate. Oh, totally forgot I got this one. Kingdom Hearts RE Chain of Memories on the PS2. Complete. This is a Smash Brothers Melee case only that I got for 50 cents. The Smash Brothers that I got last week didn't have the manual, so now I've got one complete. Lord of Arcana on the PSP. Square Enix. Looks like an RPG. I haven't actually heard of this one, and I need that for the collection. Kingdom Hearts HD 2.5 Remix. I'm actually kind of looking forward to the new Kingdom Hearts. Here's a great one on the PS3. 3D Dot Game Heroes. Kind of like a Zelda clone. No Man's Sky. Happy to have this. I know that they've done a ton of work on this game. And to get it at a garage sale for almost nothing is about what I was willing to pay. This is Kingdom Hearts 1.5 Remix, Greatest Hits version. We've got Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Explorers of Time on the DS. Animal Crossing on the 3DS. Thought I had more. Okay, I'll get to this. So after I had to go to the bank to get more money because I was totally tapped out. When I came back, the PS3 was still there. So I said, "What's the best can you do that you can do on the PS3?" And he said, I offered him 30, I think, and he said, "How about 40?" We settled on 40. Threw in a couple other games, which I don't know where they are. I hope someone grabbed those. I had a bunch of cases that I bought, and I don't see them. I think I asked Matt to hold them. Maybe he put them down and didn't bring them. It was a bunch of Pokemon cases. I don't know. Maybe we'll see them in here. He had a bunch of random power cords, too. A power cord for a GameCube. No GameCube in sight. He said he sold it. I guess he sold it without it. I'm happy to pick those up, though. This is a N64 power cord. Nice to have extras. And then the best thing in here is the Wii U. And it's the Zelda Wii U. Does it have the stylus? Has the stylus. Good. It's the Zelda Wii U. Gamepad looks in pretty good condition. It's got all the cords. And then the system here. Pretty scuffed up, but I'd be surprised if this gave me any issues. Really nice pickup. Came with a controller for the PS3. And actually a Pro Controller for the Wii U. So really nice find there. I essentially paid, I don't know, 60 bucks for the Wii U if you factor in all those games. Alright, so next box, PS2. Just asked if they had games, and the girl said, I think he has some PS2 stuff. She went in, got her boyfriend. He came out with this box. Some decent games in here. Seem to be in really good condition. We've got Madden 2000 and Snickle Fritz, Mortal Kombat Deception, Guitar Hero 3, Sports. Best one here, War of the Monsters, complete. I needed that, didn't have it complete. A Legend of the Dragon. Great one here, Burnout 2, Point of Impact. Tony Hawk's Underground. SOCOM 2. We've got Gran Turismo 3 A-Spec. Spider-Man. Tony Hawk American Wasteland. We've got Spider-Man 2. Twisted Metal Black. NHL. Call of Duty 2 Big Red One. There's a ton of games in here. Good stuff, actually. This is a really good bundle. GTA San Andreas, Black, great shooter. Shadow of the Colossus, Tiger Woods, SSX 3, Killzone, Tony Hawk's Project 8, GT Gran Turismo 4, Need for Speed Carbon, Madden, Fight Night, Splinter Cell Pandora Tomorrow, God of War 2, and The Simpsons Hit and Run. All in great condition. It is a fat PS2, but it did come with 2 controllers. One is busted. Analog stick is garbage. Wait, it was just hanging. It was hanging there, but now it seems okay. Alright, that might be usable. Memory card. Actually, the controllers don't seem to be bad at all. Fat PS2. I don't buy fats as much as slims. I never buy fats, actually. I try and avoid them. But for 20 bucks, I mean, there's probably 30 games here. So, pretty ridiculous deal there. Sometimes I throw out that $20 offer and I'm just surprised that people are just like, okay. I'm always expecting a counter, but a lot of the times it just doesn't come. Alright, picked up a Skylanders container for Andrew for $2. Oh my god, I forgot I still have this whole big bin. I thought I was winding down here. Okay, so picked up some original Game Boy stuff early in the day. Like I said in the car, I asked if they had games, mentioned everything. She said no initially, but then she said, you know what, I think I do have a Game Boy. She went downstairs, she came up with this one. And the boyfriend, or the husband, was like, that's my Game Boy. And then she's like, well, do I have one down there too? And so she went and looked and she did. So the first bundle here, original Game Boy, one of the best systems, one of the best games for the system in it. One of my favorites, not one of the best. A lot of people don't like this game. Dead Heat Scramble. I absolutely love this game. Definitely a hidden gem. That was in the system. I don't know if the system works yet. I don't really care. I'll be modding this. So we've got WWF King of the Ring. Super Mario Land, Kirby's Dream Land, Tetris, got Tiny Toons Adventures, Bab's Big Break, Donkey Kong Land, Tennis, we've got WWF Raw, LJN, sure it's great. And Dr. Mario. So really good bundle there. I can't remember how this went down. I think I said, what do you want for it? Then I said, would you take 20 bucks? And she said, sure. So when she came up with the other one, which wasn't as good of a bundle, I just said, would you take another 20? And she said yes. So we got the system with the Simpsons Bart versus the Juggernauts inside. You've got Cool Spots, the Cool Spot Adventure, Looney Tunes, plain old Looney Tunes, Tiny Toon Adventures, Bab's Big Break, another copy, Tetris, a battery pack, which I think I have 6 of these now, and it's surprisingly, these will still hold a bit of a charge. Sometimes I'll get like an hour out of these, which is insane. adapter thing for multiplayer games, and another case. So 40 bucks for all that Game Boy stuff. Pretty good deal there. A little more than I would normally pay, but I mean, I was happy to get some Game Boys so I could mod them. So stay tuned, I'll have some modded Game Boys available. Okay, here is what you've all been waiting for, the best pickup that I've ever made at a garage sale. A bin full of games. So when I approached the sale, I'm trying to get all the games. All the games were in the bottom. I didn't see any boxes. All I saw was the systems, cords, and controllers, and I could see the sides of probably 10 to 15 games. So right away, in my head, I'm like, okay, well, if they have a Nintendo and a bunch of games, I'm thinking like 20 to 40 bucks. So I get ready. I have 40 bucks in my right pocket. I have another 10 in my left pocket, and I have another 20 in my back pocket. Just so I can say, just so I can pull out the money as I'm offering it. So I can say I'll give you 40 bucks and actually present it to them because they're more likely to take it. So I could only see that there was games in here and 2 systems and some controllers and cords. So I couldn't see exactly what the games were at all. The only one I did kind of see was a Donkey Kong Country. So when I see this, I'm like, okay, 50 bucks, the games. If I'm lucky, there'll be a Mario Kart, there'll be a Zelda, maybe like a Super Mario World, most likely. Maybe a Mario 3 on the NES. So 50 bucks, definitely worth it. I got this back to the car, and I was, as you guys saw, I was going to do it when I got back here and just kind of be surprised, but then I was like, well, then Matt can't see it, so we opened up in the car and you saw our reaction. So I'm going to go through these again very, very quickly. I was in absolute shock what was in here. So we've got an original NES. We've got a strategy guide for Secret of Mana. Some random 360 stuff. We've got the Super Nintendo itself. Okay, games. Legend of the Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. NHL 96. I mean, do I need to do this again? Stargate. I guess I'll quickly go through them. Super Mario Kart. Super Mario World. NHL 95. Yoshi's Cookie. Not one I see very often. This is Super Empire Strikes Back. Another Super Empire Strikes Back. That's going to be a common theme here. Troy Aikman Football. Jeopardy Deluxe Edition. Ken Griffey Jr.'s Winning Run. Sim City. This is Super Bases Loaded 3, License to Steal. I don't think I actually have that one, so that'll go in the collection. This is Jeopardy Sports Edition with the manual. I don't know if I actually have that either. On the NES, we've got Bases Loaded 3, Star Tropics, Battletoads, second Battletoads with the manual that I found this year, Wayne Gretzky Hockey, Super Mario Duck Hunt, Tetris, and Rad Racer. Sticking with Super Nintendo, we're going back to Super Nintendo. We've got Lord of the Rings Volume 1. From what I thought, this was an uncommon game. I don't have it. Apparently, it's not a very good game. We've got the first Chrono Trigger, which is in fantastic condition other than this little marker, but that'll come off easily. That's a really nice copy. Final Fantasy 3, same thing, great condition. The second Final Fantasy 3, just as good. Here is... I'll go through these first, okay. We've got 2 Donkey Kong Countries in here. Super Mario Kart box. Which, this is the second Super Mario Kart box that I picked up this year. Okay, here's the second Chrono Trigger. The box is worn, to say the least. It's not in terrible condition, but definitely worn. I'm happy to have it. I don't have it boxed, so this will just go in my collection. But it looks like we've got the manual in very nice condition, the map, all the warranty and everything is in there, and it looks as though the cartridge is in mint condition. I have no idea why they would have two Chrono Triggers. Doesn't make any sense to me. One theory I said was maybe they had two systems and he pulled one before he brought the bin out, and maybe a couple games, which would be backed up by this Secret of Mana. Again, the box is not in great condition. Manual seems a little rough too, but the game is not in here, unfortunately. And that's one that I needed for the collection, so that sucks, but I'm obviously very happy to get the box at least. I did think about going back, but I was like, nah, if it's not in there, there's probably a reason for it. Copy of Spore on the PC. And all the cords here. Looks like we've got both power cords, 2 controllers for each system, zapper, and we may be missing an AV cord for the Super Nintendo, but that's not a big deal because I buy extras every year. So $50, like I said. He started pulling stuff out, and I was like, I don't need to look through it all. If, you know, he was willing to take that offer, I'll just take without even looking at it. And he took it. So, I mean, I would have paid, if he started pulling stuff out, I think I would have given him whatever I had, which at that point was probably only about $100, but ridiculous score. 2 Chrono Triggers at a garage sale. I doubt that's ever happened before. As we were flipping through, I thought that we might see an Earthbound, but we didn't. But epic score for $50. That's everything that we picked up at today's garage sales. Really interesting how this works out when you feel like it might be a slower day. It ended up being fantastic. And I actually ended like by 11 o'clock. I probably could have gone for another 2 hours. We only hit a small portion of our area, so... Anyways, guys, that's it for today's garage sale video. Check out Matt's channel in the description below. You can feel free to follow me on Instagram if you want to see this stuff as I pick it up. And thanks for watching. Until the next episode.